Hello, a Gentleman Gamer here, and today I'm playing EVE Online on the test server. And today I logged in to check out some of the new ships that are coming out in November release in a few days. And TCP announced at EVE Vegas technically four, I guess, new Triglavian ships: a destroyer, a battlecruiser, and a logistics cruiser, but a Tech 1 and also a Tech 2. So it'll be the first Tech 2 Triglavian ship. The logistics cruiser will not be releasing November. If I remember properly, the stats aren't finalized on that one just yet. So we're gonna have to wait for that one. But the destroyer and the battlecruiser are definitely coming out. And the first one we're looking at is the destroyer, and this is the Kikimora. You can tell the hull definitely seems different than the other Triglavian ships we've seen. They seem thicker. They even look tankier. This one definitely seems thinner, a bit more fragile. It does a bit look kind of like a space fighter, like fast type of a ship. The model itself as well is interesting because the name itself, Kikimora, comes from Slavic mythology, like a lot of the other Triglavian ships. And this spirit is supposed to be like a house spirit. It lives behind stoves and cellars, and it produces similar noises to mice to obtain food. That's what I read anyway. And when I saw the picture of it, an illustration of it, it kind of looks like a mouse, kind of. And the front of this ship, this part kind of looks like that long snout. Even has these two teeth. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Even has kind of like whiskers right here. So maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I can't unsee it now. So neither can you. But the fast space fighter look of it makes sense, I think, with the bonuses they gave it. Let's take a look at those. Wrong one. They have the damage bonus, obviously. For, most obviously destroyers are pretty glass cannon, but it also has the optimal range bonus, and also has the roll bonus for optimal range as well. So CCP described it as like a Talwar, Cormorant-ish type of a destroyer. Now it also has the Triglavian bonuses from before, like traditional ones they always get, like neutralizer and remote rep stuff. I'm not sure how well they're able to use them though, because they only have one utility high, which is really a little odd, because the other Triglavian ships have like 3 or 4. So you probably can't use more than one of these. It would be interesting to see if you can tinker tank them, like have 3 of these and just like kite somebody from far range and just rep each other. Very interesting to see. But all in all, it looks like a cool ship. I think the fit I came up with, I haven't tested it yet, but I try to make it a kitey, a web, warp disruptor, micro warp drive, neutralizer, which doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, because if you're gonna go far range, then it won't help you much. Maybe someone comes in close. That tinker tank thing seems like a good idea, but need more than one person. So I don't know. What's top speed in this thing anyway? Out of curiosity now. Overheated, it's 28. It's not bad. Not the fastest thing, but not bad. Also the tiny drone bay. So you got 4 drones. You can shoot out 2. So limited drones. It seems like a very interesting ship. Definitely want to see what people do with it. But let's take a look at some of the animations. Now, of course, the Triglavians have a shooting animation and also a warp animation. So let's take a look at the shooting one first. Let's just shoot these things. We're in range, right? This is what? 12 km at 204 DPS, and of course all the Triglavian ships have the entropic disintegrator, so it revs up damage. So the longer you shoot things, the more damage it does. So let's take a look at that. Let's see what it does. So these fins open up. Oh, cool. All the hands go out. All the hands. Well, these parts go out. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. It's like wants to give you a big hug. Look at that. He's so welcoming. Very cool. Let's see where we're at here. It is 286 DPS. 300. Okay. Not bad. I think this is the close range ammo to Occult. Yes. So this is obviously, if you can make it more glass cannon, I guess, with the different fit. I wasn't comfortable with that, but you really could if you really want to. 368. Let's see if we get it to 400. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're hitting 400. So that's not bad. That's some good DPS. If you don't get rid of it quick, this thing, kiting you, can cause a lot of damage. And I'm assuming in hands of a skilled pilot or a group of skilled pilots, these things would be a real nuisance. So I'm really curious to see how, well, almost 500 DPS. Okay. Oh, well. Well, let's turn this off. And we'll take a look at the warp animation for this. And we see a close up. That is a cool animation. I'm digging how much of a space fighter it looks. Really cool looking. But let's take a look at the warp animation. I'm assuming it's slightly different, but we'll take a look at it. What's it doing here? Ooh. Everything closes up. The fins go back. Oh, the fins go back. Oh, that's really cool. The little laser beams turn on. Oh, that is cool. That is a fantastic model. I'm really liking that model. Let's see it open up. Very nice. Oh, beautiful. That is a beautiful ship. Very good job. Great job, CCP. Alright, now back to what we're more used to. This is the Dragovic. I think it's called. And this is definitely tankier. It kind of looks like a bug. Right now it looks like a bug. Later on it's kind of look like a boat. I'll show you when we get there. Now definitely looks tankier, a bit thicker. And even the bonuses reflect that as well, I think. Let's take a look at this. We got a damage bonus. We also have a 4% bonus to all armor resists. Obviously a command burst, because all battlecruisers have that. Optimal range bonus, which is a thing CCP gave to all battlecruisers as well. And the traditional Triglavian bonuses. So a very interesting looking ship. Interesting bonuses. The fit I came up with, which I'm assuming isn't very good, but you never know. We got a Colt 16 km. It starts off at 361.5 DPS. Got a micro jump drive on there, scram, dual prop. Not sure if it's a good idea, but you know it's on there. Lots of newts because he gets a bonus to capacitor usage. Even has a pretty good drone bay too, 75 megabits, so you can throw some heavies. And I have some lights in there. But again, very interesting ship. I think this one is going to be a bit OP, first coming off, and I think a lot of people are going to make some really good use of this one. But I guess time will tell. But for now, let's take a look at the shooting animation. Now I had to pull an orc out for this because I noticed I was blowing up the other things too quickly. So this should last a little bit longer. 16 km. Oh, good. So let's turn this on. And let's see what it does. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So it opens up, like completely opens up. This stretch out. Oh, the laser beams. That's cool. I didn't see those before. The singularity is like more exposed. The fins come out. Very cool. A very cool looking ship. Let's look at what DPS. I think we started at 360 something, I think. Yeah, we're already at 400. Let's see how high we get this thing up to. 506. This is the short range ammo, a Colt. So obviously a longer range would be less DPS. But this is, you know, already almost going to hit 600 soon. Again, this is going to be a pretty crazy ship. And the tracking isn't bad for high damage ammo. So for almost, what, 39.30. I think that's like, if I remember properly, I think that's the same as like the smallest, like not the smallest, but the easiest to fit blasters have those same, very similar tracking. So not bad tracking. We're almost at 700 DPS. That is not bad. So this ship's going to be pretty interesting to see what they can do with it. But really cool animation. Now let's quick here. Over 700. Very nice. All right, let's turn this off. We end up at 740, I think. Let's watch it close up. Oh, that is cool. Very cool. I like it. Very nice. All right, let's take a look at the warp animation. Now this one looks a little different. It reminds me of one of those ancient Greek boats when it goes into warp. Maybe you'll agree with me when I see it go into warp. Hey, those close up. These come down. It looks like giant paddles. A little laser beams too here. A little less, not as dramatic as the Kikimora, but still pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of the Hurricane a little bit, to tell you the truth. I'm looking at it. Also looks like a boat. Let's watch it land. right. Oh, this to open up. These come out. Very nice. Well, that is pretty cool looking. Of course, it's a few days they'll come out. But if you're really impatient, you come on the test server, and they're all seated, so you can just you have to buy the skill books first, though, of course. Learn those or inject whatever you got to do, and you can definitely try them out. I think this one is gonna be quite interesting to see. I think it's gonna be a little OP, but it's gonna be a lot of fun to see people do with it. But that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, of course, leave a like the content, of course, subscribe, and fly safe and fly bright.